Well, good afternoon. My name is Tatiana Ruschel, and I will present you my project entitled Rescuing the Taxonomy of Brazilian Cicadas, Linking Database with Research Infrastructures. At first, let's have a look at the project background. Cicadas are insects that present an unusual life cycle with a long and subterranean immature period. The more extreme example is the Magicicadae species occurring in North America, and presenting an immature period of 13 or 17 years, and the nymphs open galleries towards plant roots to feed on chilem. The adults are phytophagous as well, and some species are considered crop pests. Only the males can produce acoustical signals to attract the females for mating. The sound is produced by a pair of membranes connected to muscles in the first abdominal segment. The family groups about 2,500 species with a cosmopolitan distribution, and 181 species are recorded for Brazil. Cicadidae is a neglected taxonomic group in Brazil, and the biodiversity estimate is much higher. And only 16 sound samples from species are known. Databases are useful because they store and give us a huge variety of information in one place, facilitating the search for scientific information by a particular taxon. With this, our goal is to create a database for the Cicadidae of Brazil containing a list of valid species and relevant information, such as treatments, treatment citations, material citations, figures linked to the genus. But how to do this? So from the PDFs containing the scientific articles published and citing the cicadas now occurring in Brazil, we will make the information available in the BiCIKL research infrastructure chosen for the project. The Plazi teams use a golden age imaging, opening the PDFs, extracting the information, and making it available in the repositories. So Plazi makes the information available according to the license of each scientific paper. However, for open or closed access, the information relative to the taxonomic treatments will be available, including figures and tables, material citations, treatment citations, genes. Here we can see a paper processed for the project and stored in treatment bank, and the 11 treatments within the paper. Here is one of the treatments, and you have a link to catalog of life and to the figures in BLR, for example. There are useful links of the treatments on the right-hand side in the downloads and links section. Those directed to GBIF, where we have the same paper and material examined data. And a link and also a link to CBILS with the treatment information. Here is the same paper in BLR, the biodiversity community in Zenodo, and on the right-hand side, links that direct you to the treatment in BLR, to the treatment in treatment bank, to figures in BLR, and to the material examined and record information in GBIF. So note that this open access paper is fully available to read in BLR. In contrast, closed access papers are not available to read in BLR, but the information associated to taxonomic treatments are available in the repositories. Here is the same paper in the checklist bank. only to exemplify, a paper of the project containing a session number information is available in ENA. And the Biodiversity Heritage Library has old papers from 18th and 19th centuries, and that can be used for scientific assessments. Now let's have a look to the roadmap and status of the project. The first step was bibliography. A moment, sorry. Bibliography to survey the publication that sit each species published. The second step is to check papers to further curate and fix issues relating to processing quality control of the publications. The third step is processing to find the articles that are cited but are not available and upload and process all of them. And the fourth step, linking and organizing information. Keep all links related to the processed articles in a spreadsheet and verify that the data has been processed correctly. At the moment, we have finished the first and the second steps. And to visualize the current progress of the project, here are summarized information. We have almost 50% of pages processed relative to 26% of total articles. But we'll process 58 articles via Licoforum. It's a tool to batch upload papers to Zenodo, to BLR. So in the next days, the total articles processed will be 104, which corresponded to half of the total. Here, the target. Here are further statistics of the project, articles, quantity of articles, pages, treatments, and so on. And here, the quantity of articles in some repositories, such as BLR and GBIF. Our definition of success is all the processed publications or the processed taxonomic treatments citing the Brazilian Cicadidae species available in the BiCIKL research infrastructures. And with all the content, the database with the best access point for any scientific related information about Brazilian Cicadidae. This is relevant for the community. The scientific knowledge on the biodiversity is difficult to access because it's in structure, in printed formats, PDFs, closed access papers. So databases like these are highly valuable tool for accessing the global and regional biodiversity, including data of species considered pests in agriculture, identification of species, distribution niche modeling and biogeography, type material, or genes. And our plans for continuity and sustainability is we are planning to publish this database as a cyber catalog and a checklist of cicadas of Brazil in the Biodiversity Data Junior. Following this paper published before by Deacon and Agosti, and to establish a website to enable easier access to the data and simplify data entry. In this slide, I put together some figures that are illustrating some of the results of the project, and that will be illustrated in the manuscript. And these are some dashboards, interactive dashboards. And so here we have material citations by region in Brazil. And this map is relative to this graphic with the names of the regions and the quantity of material citation associated. And here other graphic showing the taxon, the taxon more cited by articles. And here, the quantity of material citation related to each taxon. And this one is the material citation by collecting month. So this is useful information about the period of emergence, for example, of some cicada species. So here, November is the month with more collected cicadas, for example. Thank you very much for your attention. Please feel free to ask questions. Thank you.